EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
45 to Mike.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell
Get it.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game.
The leg, get there.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Come on, baby.
Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Redskin first down, the pickup 15 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yo.
Look at me, zipper. Fire.
Smith hands off to Geis. The 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, 47 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Fellas, let's set a tone.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Let's go, D.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Gets it off to Freeman. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Mike 59, Johnny. Mike 25.
Coming.
throwing now. Ryan on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey,
Ready, Blue 80. White 25.
they going to need some therapy after this.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming.
At the 44-yard line.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Here's Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 14-0.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of it.
it caused every... bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Ready,
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
14. Falcons, nothing.
Ready. 280. Mike 20. What we got? What we got? What we got? All right, 25.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Mike 20. Hey, me 22. All day.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 27-yard line.
59, ready. Check. 280.
6 man. Check curls.
Hey. Mike 7.
Mike 20. Stay with your man.
Mike 20. Watch the screen. Gotta go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Ready. 280. Hey, Rip Lance.
Defense. Hey, man up, D. Kill.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Third and long. It's Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the safety creep.
They start on the ground with Geis. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
You're not ready. Rock it. Twist. Let's go.
3rd down, here's Geis. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
Look at me. Go. Now.
They'll run for it. Geis. And an alley to run. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now a run with Geis. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish. Okay, you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
The Redskins on third down, putting an extra man here in the secondary. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Under crunch.
To throw again, Ryan. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Now a give. Right side, it's Geis. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again. Here we go again. Hey, lock it. You got tight. You got tight right there. Get it.
Now a handoff. Geis going right. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big.
Oh, and it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Monte Nicholson picks it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
I got you. Man, I go out.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now first and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
You go night-night. Go night-night. Hey,
Look, squeeze.
Geis, they'll try to run it. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. On the ground, it's Geis. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
big hit.
Stop short of the goal line.
On the ground, Geis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Montez Sweat came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. To try again after the sack, Ryan. They overload him that time on the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Throwing on 3rd and long. Ryan. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th.
Hey, express.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Hey, Alpha.
Watch the curl. Watch
25.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real heads.